Thank you, Jim. There's something so innocent and peaceful about a baby sleeping. It's an image that makes what I'm about to tell you even harder to digest. In 2009, 167 infants died in Texas while sharing a bed with someone. Last year, the deaths jumped to 177 statewide. And here in Travis County, they went up more than 80%, from 6 to 11. Now, those numbers weigh even heavier on the parents who lost those children. Tonight, we meet a couple making sure the little girl they lost makes a difference in other children's lives.
John and I knew long before we got married that we wanted children. You know, we got married and found out we were immediately pregnant, and we were elated.
JJ and John Eaton welcomed daughter Peyton Lynn into the world October 7th, 2007.
Peyton was a great child. She was
happy.
Very happy, incredibly good-tempered, very interactive. She wanted to be very warm. She wanted to be held.
Just one day after Peyton's 2-week checkup, John did the routine diaper change, feeding and burping, and as a sleep-deprived new parent, accidentally fell asleep sitting up in his bed with Peyton on his shoulder.
The next thing I remember was JJ calling me and waking up and finding Peyton laying next to me. In the course of about 30 minutes, she had fallen off my shoulder when I fell asleep and ended up face down in our bed.
Peyton had suffocated. The Eatons buried their little girl 1 week later. It was a scenario both John and JJ had experienced before. He's a paramedic, and JJ answers calls in the 911 call center, both with Austin Travis County EMS.
I take these phone calls from parents who are calling 911 because they've just found their child dead. And John goes into these homes and tries to work these babies where we know that there's nothing we can do. And this is entirely preventable.
Preventable, investigators say, and on the rise here in Texas. In the last 2 years here in Travis County, 100% of accidental infant deaths happened when a baby was placed in a bed with unsafe sleeping materials, maybe a blanket like this or a stuffed animal. And at least half of those deaths happened when a baby was sleeping with a caregiver or sibling in a soft bed or even a chair.
And we knew when she died that one of two things could happen. We could either let this destroy us, or we could do something to change this from ever happening to another family again. And we chose the second option.
That choice led to the creation of the Peyton Lynn program. The Eatons Austin Travis County EMS family teamed up with the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services and a nonprofit to provide sleep education for new parents and a safe place for their child to sleep, a free pack and play. They've given more than 60 of them to families so far. Even as the Eatons and their team teach parents not to bed share for safety reasons, there are those who choose to do it. Parents like Austin mom Gina Kirby.
What we've done is pull the bed away from the headboard and actually have it lower to the ground in case baby did roll out of bed.
Kirby still shares a bed with her 1.5-year-old daughter Charlie, and her 2 older girls also slept with mom and dad.
And I think there are a lot of people out there that share a bed with their baby and are afraid to tell other people about it.
Gina encourages other parents to bed share only if it's done safely and says there are good books out there to help parents determine if it's right for them. She wouldn't raise her girls any other way.
She knows that when she has a need, it's going to get met and right away, and that's good for babies. And from the very beginning, you're building trust. Mama? Is that Mama?
Still, Peyton's parents say bed sharing is not good for babies, having experienced a bond with their child so quickly taken away.
You ready? We have to go to the cemetery to celebrate our child's birthday. Our child was born in 2007. We have to go to the cemetery to celebrate her birthday. That is not what's supposed to happen.
The American Academy of Pediatrics says the safest place for your baby to sleep is in the room where you sleep, in a crib or a bassinet near your bed within an arm's reach. Most parents call that co-sleeping. It is different from bed sharing. Find links to more research on bed sharing, information on that Peyton Lynn program we told you about, and guidelines for safe sleep with this story on KXAN.com. And also share your thoughts about the bed sharing debate by commenting on the story through your Facebook login.